Hey, how's it going, guys? Our Christmas sale is actually happening right now, and it won't end until Thursday night at midnight Eastern time. So right now is your chance to be able to get amazing Olight products up to 50% off at olightstore.com. Now this sale has a ton of your favorite Olight products, but we also have some brand new ones, and one of those is the Odin GL M, which is our new light green laser combo light specifically for rifles.
So in this video, we're going to cover all of the details of this amazing weapon light. But before we do that, of course we have to give one away. All you guys need to do to enter is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave us a comment below on what color you want to see the Odin GL M in next.
Now let's start with the main specifications for the Odin GL M. Now it has 1500 lumens on the white light setting and it has a 215 meter beam distance. For the candela on that, it's 11,556, and when we switch over to the green laser setting, the focal length on that laser is 20 meters. So really nice performance out of a light that you can mount to your rifle build. Now the GL in the Odin name of course stands for green laser, and the M after that stands for M-lock mount. So this version right here that we're offering for the first time ever has the M-lock. We know a lot of you guys prefer to have M-lock in the past few years, so we decided to go with that with the initial release on this, but it still works with our Picatinny rail mount, which is an optional accessory.
Now the original Odin has a turbo of 2000 lumens which runs for 2 minutes and a low mode of 300 lumens that runs for 8 hours. But if we're going to talk about the Odin GL M, that turbo setting is going to come in at 1500 lumens, but you're going to get 2.5 minutes, and on that 300 lumen lower setting you're going to get 6 hours.
Now yes, the Odin GL M does have 500 less lumens than the regular full-size Odin, but you're gaining a green laser that's integrated into that front reflector to drastically increase your accuracy. And I think that's not a bad compromise considering the fact that you're still getting 1500 lumens, which is plenty for most situations. Now the next topic I want to talk about is the size of the Odin GL M, because form factor is a really big deal when you're mounting it to a rifle. So the full-size Odin has a 5.37 inch length. The Odin GL M is 5.87. So you're looking at about ½ an inch longer with the Odin GL M, but again, you have that green laser that is in the head of the light plus the selector ring in order to switch to the various settings.
Now something that goes hand in hand with the size of the light, especially when we're talking about mounting it to a rifle, is the weight. Now the Odin GL M is not much heavier than the original Odin. The GL M comes in at 7.90 ounces when the original Odin comes in at 7.62 ounces.
So you're looking at around 0.3 ounces, which is something that you're not really going to feel whatsoever, but now you have a green laser as well. So I think it's really nice that we stuck close to that same weight, but you're getting a lot more functionality with the Odin GL M. Let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing here on the Odin GL M. So you can see here similar packaging to our other flagship offerings. We got 1500 lumens right here and a 215 meter throw. Now keep in mind these metrics are for the white light setting, but of course the GL stands for green laser and the M stands for M-lock. So let's go ahead and open this up with the new micarta beagle, another offering we have for the sale. Probably my favorite knife release that we've done so far. So here is the packaging. So we're just gonna slide it out of this sleeve. I like that. And then we'll go ahead and open this up like a book. And there's quite a few disclaimers here on the front. Now the first step right here is to remove the little film on the front lens, and also there's a film in between the battery and the tail cap. You want to do that so the light works properly. Those are there for shipping purposes. Also, this explains how you can lock the little rail mount there onto the piece on the flashlight itself. I'll show that to you guys quickly. And then also there is the locking function. You want to make sure that the remote switch is actually locked on before you start using it. So we'll open this this up, we got the light there front and center. Let's go ahead and remove this and get the light out of the way. I want to show you the accessories that it comes with because it is a lot being in our Odin series. So the first one you're going to see here is our new remote switch. So this is the one that locks on, and it also has the low and the high switch. I really like this one right here. It does have the little mount right here so you can put it on your Picatinny rail. It's just a perfect little design for a lock-on remote switch, so it comes with that. And then also we're going to pull this little box out here, open this up, and this is going to have several things in here. So we're going to have the MCC3, so this is our best smart charging magnetic cable right here. So it actually senses the battery that's in the light, and it actually adjusts the output depending on what you're charging. So it can be 1 amp, 1.5, or 2 amps depending on what you're charging. Considering that the Odin GL M comes with a 21700 battery, it is going to be all the way up to that 2 amps while it's charging. The next one here is going to be the mount. So here is your M lock mount. Again, that's what that M stands for in the title of the light. And then we'll keep going here, and this is going to be your tool to adjust the actual mount to be able to put it on your rail. The next one is going to be the tool to be able to adjust the windage, so you'll be able to go up and down, left and right to zero it to your firearm. We even have a couple zip ties in here as well for cable management and extra screws. So all the accessories you could possibly dream of. Here's those zip ties, and then in the very back we have the user manual, which I highly suggest you check out when you first get your light. So like it said, we want to remove this film off the front, and then we're going to take the tail cap off, and let's remove that one there as well. And like I said, it already comes with a 5000 milliamp 21700 battery, best battery in the business, so you're going to get the best run times possible out of this. And it's just a really nice design, guys. I'm glad to see the fact that you can actually adjust between the light only, light laser, and laser only there, right there at the head of the light. In terms of the locking rail system here, you're basically just going to slide this on just like that. You can lock it down like that, so there's no way to take it off. And then you're going to use the included tool to be able to lock this down on whatever M-lock slot you want to on your rail. And that is the setup there. Let me go ahead and bring in a couple of other Odin lights just to give you a little size comparison. So here is the Odin Mini, obviously much smaller, but there you go. Let's go ahead and also bring in the Odin, so the regular Odin. It is still going to be a little bit shorter than the Odin GL M because this one has the integrated laser and it does have the selector ring there on the head. And then let's go ahead and bring in the big boy here. So here is the Odin Turbo, and that's going to be longer than all of them. So basically you have smallest, next. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about what size you want to have on your firearm.
So now the last thing that we need to take a look at is the performance. So why don't we go ahead and shut the lights off, shine this up against the wall, and show you guys just how good this light really is.
We're now in the pitch black studio, and I want to show you the settings here on the Odin GL M to give you an idea of what the hotspot and the spill looks like and how it looks with the laser as well. So here is your low mode, and as you can see on the camera, it is a little bit more of a neutral tone on here. That does help preserve the items that you're actually flashing the light at. So in terms of a weapon light, I actually prefer a little bit more of a neutral tone, and I think this looks nice. The hotspot itself, as you can see, is a perfect circle. There's no oblong shape or odd colors, anything like that. And then the spill going around the beam looks really nice as well. So you're still getting a little bit peripheral vision when you have this mounted on your rifle. Now let's jump over to the turbo mode here, and there's your 1500 lumens. That hotspot still just looks fantastic. Really nice large spill going around that center hotspot there, and I think it looks nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the laser, and you should actually be able to see it really well there on camera. I'm going to move the laser down. You can see it there. I'm going to move it back up right there, and you can see it perfectly right there in the center of that hot spot. So just a wonderful combo, guys. Perfect white light. you have a super strong and precise green laser right there in the center of the hot spot. Let me go ahead and flip over to the laser only and just look how strong that laser is. You can see it perfectly on the camera. Flip back to the laser and light together, flip back to the light only. You can see the laser disappear, and it's just so useful to be able to do this with that little selector ring on the head.
Thank you so much for checking out this overview of the brand new Odin GL M.
What I'm most impressed with is the fact that this has that integrated green laser, but in terms of the form factor overall profile, it's very similar to the regular Odin. Yes, it has 500 lumens less than the Odin on that white light setting, but 1500 is plenty in a given situation. And the fact that this can work with our dual button remote switch compared to the regular Odin, which can't, is a huge advantage as well. You can choose between if you just want to use a white light setting or if you want to flip over and use the green laser. It's up to you, but it's nice to see that you have that functionality when it's needed. Guys, these are up to 40% off during our Christmas sale, which is happening right now. The link for the sale is in the description of this video, so I highly suggest picking up this light while it's heavily discounted.
But before you guys head over to the website to get yours, don't forget you have a chance to win one in this video. All you guys need to do to enter is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave us a comment below on what color you want to see the Odin GL M in next.
We put a ton of work into this light. We even delayed it to put it through additional testing and tweaking the design and doing various things to make sure that it's absolutely perfect for the release. So take advantage of that discount up to 40% off and the fact that we've been refining and working on this light for so long to make it so good. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hit that link in the description, head to the sale. We'll see you in the next video.